catch a few different people. So I'm on Prince's Wharf, where I'm going to take you for a walk. We're going to see how far our walk can take us today. Hey, thanks for joining. That's really awesome. Nice to see you. It's just about 11 a.m. Yep, 1 minute to 11, so that's perfect. Let me turn the camera. We're going to get on for our walk because my view is quite nice from here. I'm going to show it to you. Oh, there we go, Sky Tower. Downtown Auckland. There we go. Got the big new high-rise buildings there. HSBC, PwC, the Pacifica, the other one there. We can't see the toilet seat today, but that's okay. Coming round over past the ferry building. Yesterday for our walk, we were over there on Queen's Wharf. I'll zoom in so you can see the little house that we were looking at. Oh, don't lose me. Don't lose me. There it is. Alberto, nice to see you. Thanks for joining. There it is, that gorgeous little house with the statue of Captain Cook inside. Let me bring you back down. We can't stay in the sky forever. There we go. The sky, talking about the sky. We've got a mixture, a little bit of a mixture. Got beautiful blue. Mercedes, awesome, nice to see you. We're just here on Prince's Wharf. There's Sky Tower down there. Yeah, so the sky, we've got a cloud up here. Oh, might have a ferry coming by the look of it. Here comes the ferry. This is the Waiheke Ferry. Actually, it was just pulling in as I came. Yeah. Kia ora. Nice to see you, Mercedes. Yeah, so I'll just show you the clouds while the ferry comes out. So yeah, these are our clouds today. Craig, awesome. It's got really warm while I've been out down here walking. It's got really, really warm. I think that's our cloud of the day, that one there. It looks pretty gorgeous. And the sparkling waters, of course. I'm standing right at the end of the Hilton Hotel, which is up here. Oh, we're going to get some nice views of the Hilton. It's built on the end of the wharf. And it's pretty amazing, especially if you get one of those rooms out there where all the doors open onto the, yeah, right out onto the harbour. Here comes our ferry. It's going to go past us. We'll just watch it go. It's always fun. The opposite side of the world. Yep, we're down under. We're down under, but we're okay. Ah, oh, yes, cool. You had a drink in here, nice. Yes, Dave. Yep, yep. Mrs. Jew, nice to see you. There we go. The Waiheke Ferry, and then we're going to head off. So Waiheke is way through there in that distance. It's about a 35-minute ferry ride, so it's not bad. Nice to have Dallas here today. Nice, all the international people. It's lovely. Colour of the water is quite gorgeous today. It's this really beautiful sort of aquamarine, I suppose, colour. There goes the ferry. Okay, let us go for a little bit of a walk. We're right on the end of the wharf. It's nice. They have a sign here that's fishing, diving, swimming is strictly prohibited. This is another of the cruise ship terminals. So this is, I would say, is the number one. So this is the first one that they use for the cruise ships coming in here. And you can see there's a thing down there, a thing, not a crane, but a container mover or stairs or whatever, just there, just behind the cyclists. So that's what they put up against the cruise ship. Yeah, it's a lovely day. It's lovely. It's been a little bit cloudy this morning, but it's not too bad. Sun's come out now. It's always changeable in New Zealand. You never know what you're going to get. You never know. You always put on enough clothes to keep you warm, but you've got to be able to take them off because it'll get hot today. There we go. Cyclist has just gone past us. Yeah, so you can see where they tie the cruise ships up here. It's pretty amazing. When the cruise ships are in, and usually these gates are closed, so we don't have access through here. But look up at the layering like it. Yeah. Yeah, the weather forecast sometimes tells us how many layers. That's the end of the Hilton Hotel. It's amazing, isn't it? It's built to actually look like a cruise ship. Yeah. It is open at the moment. I don't see anybody around. Nobody's moving. There's probably people in there that got stuck in there when we went to level 4 and they're still there. And although a hotel's nice for a few nights, I don't know about staying in the same room for an extended period of time. Mr. Happy, how are you? We've got a few gorgeous clouds. Yeah, so we were over at the other wharf yesterday, and I said to you, wow, we need to go to Prince's Wharf, so here we are. And there we go, the Hilton. So they made use of the old wharf here, which is really, really fantastic, really great. And then this part of it, this is apartments over here. So these are all privately owned apartments. You're half asleep, Mr. Happy. Half asleep. But the Hilton's very, very quiet. Normally it'd be really busy, and I'd be down here picking people up from cruise ships to go off on, for a day tour. That's the white thing in the middle is the swimming pool. So they have that fabulous lap pool up there. It looks like they're doing a bit of repair work on it. 4 a.m. Wow. So let's just compare these two buildings here. Oh, they're exactly the same actually. The Hilton on this side. Let's compare, I said, and they're exactly the same. Mirror image of each other. We're going to walk down the other side of this building, and we're going to end up in the Viaduct Harbour. Very clean. Yes, yes, it's fabulous. So this is at Prince's Wharf. A little bit of history here, so if you're into walking and you want to know a little bit more about the area, some fabulous old information about the old days. So when they built a new wharf, Hobson Street Wharf, the first people to see and sail on the Auckland Harbour were ancestors of New Zealand's original settlers, the Maori, who arrived here from the Eastern Pacific about 1,000 years ago. According to tradition, they named this harbour Waitemata, a reference to obsidian, the black volcanic glass prized by the Maori. In a fine day, the harbour waters were said to glisten like obsidian, although a popular translation of Waitemata, as it is now known, is sparkling waters. There they are, sparkling waters. They do sparkle. It's amazing. It's amazing. Yeah, so just a little bit of, yep, you can come down here, come for a walk with me, and yeah, we'll check all this out. A working wharf, the age of sea travel, cruising. Yeah, this is it now, which is really, really cool. Let us continue with our walk. We're going to see how far we can go today. Actually, I walked down this way to get here because I wanted to check out what was happening. We're going to walk around this way past lots of restaurants that are closed. So the big news here in New Zealand today is that we have, today is our last day at level 4. Last day at level 4, tomorrow we're level 3. So not much really changes except we can get takeaways. So taki our ways. Taki our ways. My first taki our way, my first takeaway is going to be a coffee. Oh, hello.
Roxy.
Wants to say hello. She didn't want him to say hello to me. She called him back. Very obedient dog. Yeah. Hola. Yes, so let's keep walking. We're going to turn around the corner here in a moment. Lots of seagulls everywhere. We're looking down. The other day I was broadcasting from down there at the at Wynyard Quarter. There are the silos through there. You can just see them. I'm not going to zoom in because you don't need to. Oh, hello. Pigeons. Yeah. The Harbour Bridge just through there. Maybe I will zoom in because the Harbour Bridge. I haven't been over the bridge for a long time. Oh, there goes a bus over it right now. So it's the North Shore on the other side. So there are the silos just through there. Whee! Not too fast. There they are. That's where we were, right down there looking at the vintage boats. While I'm zoomed, let me just do a 360 here slowly so you can see the North Shore. Don't get dizzy. It's tricky. Oh, another bus going over. Yeah, lots of buses. They've got hardly anybody on them, which is amazing. Yeah, so the North Shore, you can only get there by ferry, or here comes another ferry, or by Harbour Bridge, or if you want to, you could drive right around the top of the harbour. So there we go. Oh, the Navy base over there. and the volcanoes of Devonport and the entrance to the harbour. Whee! So let me now bring you back. We're going to continue our walk. Zoom on Haps is amazing, which is really, really great. So there we go, the Hilton and the apartments are here. We're going to walk down this side. We've got Sky Tower in the picture the whole way. I better put my mask back on. I just saw somebody with their mask. We've got one of the ferries here. Oh, that's what's happened. There we go, it's better, that's better. Got the mask on. Okay, so the apartments are here. We're going to walk down here, which is, we're going to end up in the Viaduct Harbour. But we're just looking across here at Wynyard Wharf and all the other areas around here. The tank farm there, a little bit further on to the marina. So I'm doing this walk in portrait because I like walks in portrait. It fills your whole phone screen, which is really nice. But I have just done a little YouTube on landscape because for people watching on their computers, it's not so good. There we go. So yes, I'll be up early in the morning for a coffee. You can see there through there the Park Hyatt Hotel and the Auckland Savings Bank building. We've got a little bit of a rooftop garden up here. Quite interesting architecture, isn't it? I suppose these are about 20 years old, I'm not sure. And this is the Maritime Museum over here. So if you're in Auckland and you're interested in all things nautical and the sea and sailing, the Maritime Museum is actually really, really good. It's very interactive. And they do have a fabulous movie about the Great Voyage. And we could walk back through this way. That would take us through to the wharf where we started. So that's pretty cool. And then we're just walking in the direction of Sky Tower. So if you're new, I'll tell you that this is the highest building in the Southern Hemisphere. It's around 328 metres high. And it has a casino, it has a revolving restaurant, you can do a bungee jump off it, you can do a skywalk around it. It's a busy place. It's a busy place. Most people, you know, you get a beautiful view from up there too, which is amazing. And they run a marathon, yes, up and down the stairs. The firefighters usually do something for 9/11 there, it didn't happen this year. But yeah, it's pretty amazing, and it's sort of like the centrepiece of Auckland. We're at number 8. So I always say to people, as long as you can see Sky Tower, you're not lost. Always got a nice little knitted coat on, look at that, and a wagging tail. So we've come to some of the restaurants that are here. Actually, we've walked past quite a few of them. But all of these restaurants are closed. They'll be open tomorrow and doing takeaways. So everybody will be hitting their favourite takeaway. For me, I am just getting coffee and something to eat tomorrow. I can get coffee from one of my favourite cafes. Join me because I will be broadcasting it. Off the Hook Bar and Eatery, number 7. Yes, so the good thing about it is I can get a coffee from my favourite coffee shop, and I can get a nice old lamp. I can get a nice bruschetta from next door. So I killed 2 birds with 1 stone. This is called Why Not? Why Not? Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Support 2 small businesses, two owner-operated businesses at the same time. Number 6. We're getting there, we're getting there. I'm walking a little bit slowly today. little bit slowly. This one's got a nice garden. This is Neptune, I think. Did I see? Yes, Neptune. Tables all ready to. They will probably, no, I don't think they can set up tables for people for outside. It has to be takeaway, and then you take it with you. Exercise time for some people. Morning. Oh, Euro. Now, Euro is very famous. It's a fine dining establishment. But looking across here at the Maritime Museum, look at the lovely old boats here. So you can do a cruise out from here as well. They have the Daldy. Oh, the Waka is there. Nice. Let's go and have a look at the. Oh, if we can, I'm not sure. Oh, nice. Pablo, awesome. Nice to see you. Ooh, we're just having a little bit of a wander. My daily walk. We're on Prince's Wharf. We are level 4 today and going to level 3 tomorrow. Not much changes really, except we can get takeaways. This is Euro. So Euro is, this is world famous in New Zealand. Simon Galt is the chef here. Euro. Euro's been around for a while. New Zealand feels unreal. Yeah. It's a long way away from you, isn't it, Abby? Yeah. Let the runners go by. There we go. Ah, remember the Waka? We sailed on it. We sailed on it. Awesome. I'm not sure we can get over there to have a look at it. It's probably closed off. I can remember we had the big festival and I took you all out sailing on it. That was amazing. Sky Tower now. Must be another planet. Yeah. The Crab Shack. This is really popular, the Crab Shack, but it's a bit of a factory, you know, they just churn out the stuff. But it is popular. And it depends what your level of taste and eating is, I suppose, whether you're going to enjoy somewhere like this. I prefer small, 1:16. Okay, it is, 11:16 here, or 11:17. And it's Tuesday morning, it's Ratu, Tuesday. I don't think we're going to be able to get over there, but you can see the gorgeous waka through there. The double-hulled waka, Hoanui. Yeah. We'll see if we can. I'll try. I'll do my best. And yeah, some beautiful old boats in here. Beautiful. What have we got here? Spirit of Adventure. Te Waka Huringa Tangata. We empower young New Zealanders to reach their full potential through the challenge of the sea. Yeah, it's a good thing, the spirit of adventure. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. All of this is on a wharf that was actually built to tie ships up to. And these days people use it for recreation and living. Wildfire. This is good. Wildfire, Brazilian barbecue. San Diego, nice to see you. Ooh, fabulous. We're just having a little walk along the Prince's Wharf. We're just coming to the end of it. And then we are just checking the doors here. I don't think we can get through to the Waka, but look at them. Look at all the gorgeous masts and the rigging here. It's lovely. San Diego is a great sailing city as well. So we've walked all the way along here. Look at the lovely old lamps lining the wharf and the clouds. It's very warm. There we go, Prince's Wharf. Favourite local restaurant? Down here, my favourite restaurant is at the Viaduct Harbour. Well, a little bit further over at Wynyard Quarter, and it's called Homeland. Around this area, actually here, I would probably eat at Oyster and Chop. We're going to head over in that direction. Oyster and Chop is good. Nice, really nice food. We just come to the end of the wharf here. Hi there, Silba, downtown Auckland. I actually don't come downtown to eat much. I come down and have coffees down here, and I might have lunch. So there's 14 restaurants and bars on here. If I had to pick one from here, I would say Euro. The Luggage Hotel, yeah. We're going to turn here. Here's Burger Boy. I tend to eat more around Ponsonby and Karangahape Road, which is, yeah, which is my local. But if I have guests or I'm working, I've got people on tour and they want to go out for a nice meal, I would probably not bring them to this area. I would take them a little bit further down this way to Britomart, where I would be taking them to Ostro. And if the Ostro is fine dining, and if they wanted a casual meal, I would take them to Amano. This is too busy for me around here. I don't like busy places. I like to enjoy an atmosphere. But if you're into a party, this is the place to come. Burger Boy, the son of Burger King, yes. They've got a special on. They'll be open tomorrow. Smoky barbecue beef burger, $16. That's New Zealand, so it's probably about 12 US, probably. Yeah. Yeah, this is the first yacht that we used to challenge for the America's Cup. It's pretty cool. They've just kept it up here. It's known as the Big Boat or the Plastic Fantastic. Blue Water Black Magic. There's the Lulu Inn. I could take you all there, the Lulu Inn. We're going to walk along this way today. If we went straight ahead, we get to Wynyard Quarter, but the bridge is not, it's up, it's not working, we can't cross the bridge. So let's have a walk along along the Viaduct Harbour. Burger Prince, okay. There, it doesn't matter where you are, you're getting a nice view of Sky Tower. Well, it's quite busy down here, look. Everybody out for their last level 4 walks. We've got some nice boats in here as well. Grandson, yes, yeah. Could be. There it is. So, yeah, so this is where they use the America's Cup boats, the old ones, the retired ones. They use them to take people out on charters. If you called me an egg, I'd probably say go and get boiled. Go and get boiled. There we go. Burger Prince of New Zealand, yeah. Holy moly. Holy moly. And then up here we've got Dr. Rudy's, which is a pub. That's really popular down here. This is like party central here. This is where everybody comes for, you know, like a really good time. And it can get really, really busy. Oh, look how still the water is. It's really still. Looking straight down there at the Park Hyatt. Oh, you got a lot of you've got a lot of Kiwi friends in Ireland. Oh, so you know a few Kiwi jokes then. You know we don't mind. So there we go. There's one of the old boats there. Yeah. So there's probably not much you can do with an old America's Cup once it's finished racing, or the boat. Oh, look I love these old ones. This is lovely. G'day LA, how's it going? Harmonica love. Nice to see you. Harbour sailing cruises. These won't start again until probably we're at level 1. No, probably level 2 maybe, when we're allowed more people on board. Level 3 tomorrow just means still have to stay home and out for exercise, but you can get takeaways now, so we can get a coffee, we can go We can't enter a cafe. We couldn't enter. So this is Soul Bar. This is famous. We couldn't enter, but they will probably be doing takeaways. People get really creative. I will be getting a takeaway meal over the weekend from my local restaurant. They're doing like a meal pack. So it's $50 for two, and it's meatballs and pasta. But you cook your own. They'll give you the pasta. You need to cook it yourself at home. Yeah, it's good to hear, Pablo. Yeah, so we need to cook it ourselves at home. I don't want to rush in because everybody's going to be doing takeaways tomorrow. I'm going to wait until the weekend. So it's meatballs and pasta and salad and dessert for two, $50. Build your own meal. Yeah. And it's at Coco's Cantina, which is like 2 minutes walk from home. And it's my regular. So I'm not going to be out supporting KFC or Macca's. I'm going to be supporting local. You know, those big chains, they survive. It doesn't matter what the situation, they always survive. Yeah, exactly. Build your own meal, because you know, pasta, it needs to be eaten hot out of the pot. Hot out of the pot. Familiar ground now. We are Viaduct Harbour, obviously, with the lovely weaving patterns here. Yeah. Oh, our sun has gone, but that's okay because it'll blow over. Weather's so changeable in New Zealand. We're an island, or a number of islands really. Look at the PwC building there. Number of islands. Oh, we've arrived. Somebody was asking my favourite place. I would say this, oyster and chop. So it is pretty cool here. Steak and oysters. There were the oysters there. Natural, tempura, Kilpatrick, garlic butter poached, Oyster Lovers Club, oyster shot. No, we're coming out of lockdown, Strawberry. Yeah, which is my yacht. I might be able to show you one. Yeah, we've got all the good things here. And one of the reasons I like coming here is they do have something for everybody. When you're working as a tour guide, you need to take that into consideration. You know, not everybody likes what you like. So it's good to go somewhere where you don't have to leave once people look at the menu. How many times have you done that? You go somewhere, people look at the menu and go, oh, there's nothing here I want. You need to choose a place that's going to cater for all tastes. Yeah, I think we can find a nice yacht before long. O'Hagan's, the local pub, Irish pub here. Strawberry, there you go. Yes, Craig, yeah. Dinner's on me. Dinner's on me. I won't take you there though. Viaduct Harbour. They've got a map here of where we are. The area is quite extensive, as you can see. So we started over here at Prince's Wharf. We've come along this side. We've come around here. We're down here, and we're going to. Oh, where are we? And we're going to keep walking down here, just a little bit further. This is the bridge that we'll look at shortly, but it's not working at the moment to discourage people. Where's everybody? There's a few people around, but most people are at home because we're still in lockdown. It looks like a zombie movie. There's a couple of people, a couple of zombies. Yeah, it's quiet. But this is what we want because COVID can't go anywhere. There's 3 people. Oh, hello! 3 people waving to us from the pub. Yeah, this is what we want. COVID can't go anywhere with us, social distancing and staying home. You're all on HAPS doing remote walking tours. Yes, yeah. And you know, this is good. Now you understand what it's like in New Zealand. We go hard. We go fast and hard on COVID. What makes me so chipper? I'll tell you what, just getting out and walking with you guys. It is the best thing. Sometimes in the morning I don't really feel like it. And I think, I could just stay home quite easily. But the minute I get out and I start walking and talking, I'm pretty good. There's somebody charging their phone up there, a bit of free power. And I love walking. I love exploring. I'm a born explorer. And there's always something to look at. You know, I always tell you, look up, look down. Yeah. Okay, we'll get a move on. We're going to head round the corner. There's a zombie on a bicycle. This is headquarters. So if you like a good time, lots of drinks and lots of stuff happening, this is pretty popular here as well, especially if you get this table, this outdoor table. That's okay. Especially if you get this outdoor table here. Look, I think this is the best table in Auckland. It's right here on the corner of the Viaduct Harbour. Just between you and me. Yes, yes. Hey, but a trip to Oz is always good, always enjoyable. But I bet they haven't got a table like this. So look at this, it's lovely. It's just made with all the old bits from the Wharf or whatever. I don't know what they are, but it's all old and it's weathered. And how's that for, g'day Di, how's it going? How's that for a gorgeous looking table? Yep, outdoor table, look, with a side table like this. Pretty fabulous. Wow. We're just out for a walk, Di. Sky Tower there. Yes, but it was just between us. Don't you worry, it was just between us. I'm not telling. Not telling. Yeah, so for those of you that like headquarters, Leo Malloy is quite controversial, but always a good time here. Oh, look, it gets better. It's got a lovely little green area. We've got lots of boats now. So usually I keep this to about 30 minutes. We're going to go a little bit longer today because we're not quite at my finishing point. So I hope you don't mind. Look at this. You'd have your wedding photo taken here. This is pretty cool. I've never noticed this before, and how many times have I walked past? It's great. Wow. More zombies. This is good. All the chairs and tables all packed up here. This is Auckland. Auckland looking very quiet at level 4, but looking pretty beautiful because we're having a little explore. Yes, you love gardening? Yes, yeah. A posh Kiwi accent? It could be. I think it is usually described as being like an international Kiwi accent because, you know, I've done a bit of travelling and yeah, I think if you haven't done a lot of travelling, you've just been in New Zealand the whole time, you're probably going to have a lot more slang, a lot more local. But I am a tour guide as well, so, you know, I have to change. Oh, look at this pink lavender. You know, you change your style of speaking a little bit so people can understand you. I mean, it depends who I'm with. If I'm with the family or friends or whatever, I'm probably a little bit more relaxed, maybe. See you later, Craig. Thanks so much for joining. What's the Kiwi version of a bogan? Well, we do say bogan a bit, but we might say a westie. If you live out west. Everybody knows what a westie is. These days we do use the term bogan a little bit. Yeah. Look at these angry faces. Dagon's Wrath. We're going to walk down here. It's lovely. I just think this is really, really fabulous. We've got lots of seagulls. The seagulls are hungry. I figured out that last time I was here that the seagulls are hungry, and that's why they're sort of very noisy. But you need a lot of food to feed a pack of seagulls. No point in bringing down one little crust to them. Just came down some steps here. We're going to continue down here. Let's go past some boats. Nice, look. Whoa. Got gorgeous boats down here. Really lovely. The sun is up here, if you're wanting to know what the sky looks like. The weather is not bad, it's warm. Oh, there we go, work time for some people. Off they go. Morning.
Morning.
You off to do some polishing? Yes, yeah. Well, that's right. People normally throwing them like crusts and all sorts of crusts and chips and all sorts of food. Yeah. Now they've got to learn to fish again, just like they always did. You're not allowed out on your boat, are you? No, but you're allowed to work on it. Only authorised people. Okay. You're not allowed to go out on your boat. If you have permission, you can come and work on a boat. Yacht time. So yeah. So they don't want people going out and getting anything happening to them at sea. It's a waste of energy with search parties and who knows what's happening. Here we go. There's a bit of essential work going on over here. A little bit of polishing. Yeah, the Duchess. So we've got Wilma here. Wilma. Here we go, an empty space for us. We could just pull in here. See how the sky changes so much? This is the Duchess. Got somebody doing a bit of work up there. Next we've got the Rua Moana. Oh, here we go, we can find out about the Rua Moana. Accommodation. Water activities. Oh, jet skis, underwater scooters, paddle boards, windsurfers, kayaks. Yes, Margaret, the boats are all, you can't go out on your boat under level 4, and I think under level 3 you can't either. So everybody, today's the last day of the stay at home at level 4. Tomorrow we go to level 3, which is still stay at home. International, I'm not sure, but New Zealand we have our own. I mean, there are still fishing boats going out for commercial fishery because we still need fish. There are still people fishing off rocks. I think you're not meant to even be fishing because people slip off rocks in New Zealand all the time, have to be rescued. So, because our coastline can be quite rugged. Yeah, they are expensive. Yeah. So I'm not sure who sets the international laws, but New Zealand sets its own laws. This is the cytoplasm here. Cytoplasm. It's something to do with genetics, I think, or a visual image of the inside of a cell, a human cell, not a prisoner's cell. And just looking through here, we've got Sky Tower. Nice little park here, actually, with wavy seats. More apartments here. Cytoplasm. Oh, we've got another little friend coming along. Morning.
Morning.
We're just going to walk out here. Yeah, no personal. Yeah. Yeah, the ferries are running because essential workers need to get from the islands into the city. So the ferries are running, but yeah, no pleasure craft out. Yeah. Oh, these are the yachts we looked at the other day when I walked down here. These are gorgeous. But of course, you know, people do need to be able to come down here and check on their boats, because if we have a storm, they have to make sure their moorings are secure, all that sort of stuff. The Rua Moana. There we go. There we go, team. Let's go. Let's go. It's fabulous. And it will come with a captain and some crew, so you don't just sit back with your glass of wine or your coffee, and you can just sit there and you can relax. We've come to the end of the walkway here, which is fabulous. Looking across there at the Tuero Bridge. Yeah. What's going to happen here? It's glass. It's glass. And looking across there at the Park Hyatt. It's a fabulous place too. The restaurants there are good as well. That's Wynyard Quarter, so that's a different area. And that's where we've been doing a few walks around recently. There we are. Oh, some big ones through here too, look. So the bridge is up to stop people walking across it. I am going to turn the camera quickly. Hey, thanks for joining me, everybody. That was fabulous. Nice to have a bit of a wander with you. I will see you all later. So kia ora, ka kite. I'm actually heading for, I'm heading up to Ponsonby now. So I'm in a bubble with a friend who's got a coffee machine. So she's going to make me a cappuccino, and she's made some brioche. So I'm not missing out too much. Hey, thanks everybody. Thanks so much for joining me. And as always, thank you for any awards. Thank you for the Buy Me a Coffees on Buy Me a Coffee /Louise Poppy. If you like what I do, you can always buy me a coffee and you know it'll go for a coffee. So thanks very much everybody. Kia ora and ka kite, and I'm going to turn and just give you a nice view to finish with. Thanks, Mr. Happy. Nice to have everybody here. Mr. Happy, thank you so much. Nice to have everybody here today. We'll just do this little 360 thing as a finale. I do love my city, which is really, really great. But I'll also be happy when I can get away for a wee while. We'll just finish looking up at Sky Tower. Over these lovely, lovely, lovely yachts here. I love these old-fashioned ones. Yeah. Take care, everybody. So, yeah, have a great Tuesday. It's Ratu Tuesday. Have fun. Okay, bye from New Zealand.